Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll, our single, which had come out before that, wasn't on the album. But
that's right, on the original pressing it wasn't,
was it? On the original pressing, but Barclay Records in France, who were distributing in France, they'd put it on it, Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. And because Ian had always said, I don't want singles on at the albums. People have paid for them once. Why should they have to pay for it twice? They paid for this, it was fair reasoning. But when the French import started outselling the English pressing, Stiff Records said, look, we're putting the single on. And because Ian always thought the singles, as well as they had a certain energy to them, which made them singles. They're a bit more sort of window, like they caught your attention quickly.
Yeah.
An album track didn't have to have that same sort of energy, and so that's why he didn't want the singles on.
How did the fact he got banned by the BBC? Were people more after hearing it and going out and buying it because the BBC had banned it?
I think so. I think Ian's always been, seen as this edgy character. The amount of people have come up to me and said, Chaz, like at gigs, they've come up to me after a gig, fans and so on, said, Chaz, a turning point in my life was when I bought New Boots and Panties, and I rushed upstairs and put it on the record player, and I'm sitting there listening to it, and I hear, souls, bastards, fucking cunt and pricks. And my dad, rushed up, or my mum, and they said, give me that record, and they take it away, and they can all remember that moment. It was a turning point. And
this was part of it as a kid, because I remember getting a Sham 69 album, and it had, it just had words emblazoned over the front cover, like, the pill, just done for no other reason, to wind adults up, I think.